Hey lovely people, I'm Cameron. Welcome to today's video and to the channel. It's a pleasure to have you. Hope you're doing okay today. I'm really excited about today's video. I can talk about Ipsy and just subscription services forever. Please consider subscribing if you're not already. Like the video because we are all friends here. I greatly appreciate it. Every little bit like that really helps grow my little tiny baby channel and it means a lot to me. So thank you in advance. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, y'all, and assume that most of you are familiar with Ipsy in some way, shape, or form. Either you're subscribed and you've seen past videos where I talk about my experience with Ipsy, or you have your own subscription and you're just curious to see what my glam bag looks like this month, or you're kind of in a shopping phase and you're looking to see what beauty subscription service is right for you. So I can only speak about my experience with Ipsy. I've been subscribed to them for the last 4 years, I think, so that should say I like them, I recommend them. If you want to learn more, I'll link down below to Ipsy's website where they'll answer all questions that you have, and I will just continue on with the video and share my own thoughts and feelings. I planned my look accordingly, and I will be finishing it with the products that are inside this bag. First up, let's admire this month's bag. It's adorable. The theme is escape. I like that every month there's a different theme because it just makes the experience that more special, and especially now most of us aren't able to go on any escapes, especially any summer plans we may have had, so this is like a little vacation in a bag, which is fun. This first product is probably the one that I'm most excited about. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Lip Filler Lip Liner. It's a standard retractable lip liner. It comes with a built-in sharpener, so that is a big bonus. I'm really excited because I've had my eye on Thrive Cosmetics for a while now. I've been getting heavy Instagram ads, but I've also just heard about them and seen them in Ulta, I think, before. So I really like the idea behind the brand. They have a really cool give back program and give back mission. I've just been down to try. So this is actually a lip color that I would probably purchase on my own. It's called Gizlan? Gizlan? I hate when people try to pronounce things that they don't know on videos, but here we are. No one knows everything, you know? I'm pretty sure that is a city somewhere. This is definitely a color that I would choose for myself. And even better, this is $20 on its own. If you were to go to thrivecosmetics.com or ultabeauty.com, this would be $20. And this entire glam bag that I purchased, that I get every month, is $12. So it really just pays for itself and then some. And that's exciting. I felt like my whole makeup look was incomplete because I knew that this was coming. So I'm excited to actually get this on my lips. And ooh, it is creamy, but not too creamy for a liner, you know, to the point where it gets too flat. It just blends really nicely. Gonna blend it in with my finger. I would just wear this as a lipstick on its own. It's got a really nice liner-like texture to it, so it has a touch of waxiness and hold that you may look for in a lip liner, but it's very comfortable, very creamy, and it is really, really such a bonus that it has the built-in sharpener because you're still able to sharpen your liner whenever you want to and get those edges really nice and crisp. This liner also claims to come with some really cool technology, so allow me to read. It's a built-in primer and semi-permanent micropigment technology that allows for an all-day fade-proof wear. Revitalizing lip quench technology, that sounds lovely, treats, plumps, and smooths your lips. Prime, line, and plump with long-lasting coverage and a smooth, hydrating finish. So far, I can attest to that. I'm excited to test the actual long wearness of it, but so far, I'm a fan. Well done, Ipsy. Here's the liner color close up. It's a really nice pinky nude tone on me, and I'm digging it. Definitely gonna get some good use out of this. Honestly, I could be done right now. I really do think that this whole bag is worth it just because of this liner. 20 bucks. Come on. Next up, we have the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Lip Oil. I gotta say, watermelon is not my favorite fragrance, especially when it comes to lip products, but I do like Ciate's products, so I want to give it a try. We're going to give it a fair go. However, I'm going to try it directly on a brush rather than applying it to my lips, so that if I don't love it, I can give it to somebody else. Just going to apply it over the lip liner to make it nice and cohesive and add some shine, but also add some moisture back into my lips. This is the finish of the lip oil using the teeniest, tiniest amount and using a brush which absorbs some of it, and look at the shine and the juice that's there. It's actually very, very comfortable, and it's not as thin as other lip oils. That's why lip oils are not typically my jam. They're just too thin and too slippy, and it feels like I just put olive oil on my lips. I would do that, but it would at least taste better. I love olive oil. But then otherwise, they just feel like glosses and they're very thick. This is the perfect texture. I've tried a lot of glosses in my day and I really am impressed. And I gotta say, the watermelon scent is actually very, very subtle and very pleasant, not too fake and synthetic. To be honest, I didn't really have my hopes up too high with this one. This lip combo is a genius. That's what I really like about Ipsy, is that they're pretty thoughtful in what they put together, and you can sometimes almost do a full face just with the products and the samples that they give you, but I like that I can pair these two together and get this really bomb look. Now, trying to wear it under a mask is a completely different thing, but when I'm home, I feel nice and juicy. I'm gonna count this as a second win from Ipsy. If you got this in your bag, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Next up, we have this Manage and Restore Hydrating Mask from Verb. Some months with Ipsy, I'm seriously so surprised with the products and the brands that they choose, because almost always there's at least one or two brands that I'm like dying to try that I just don't have the need to actually make a purchase from that end up in the bag. So Thrive is one of them. This Verb mask is another one. So I'm really, really happy to have it. And especially now, my hair has been really dry. I've not been taking care of it or managing it the way that I normally would, so that my curls are really juicy and plump and hydrated, and it's just warmer outside and I'm in California. So my hair is dry, she's a little poofy, and I've been looking for really hydrating things. Ta-da! I'm starting to think that Ipsy may be inside my brain, so we might have to talk about that. So far, I'm not mad. I have a few friends who use Verb products and they say really great things, so that was one reason that I really wanted to get my hands on it. They formulate their products without parabens, gluten, or sulfates, so if that's something that you're looking for, if that's part of your beauty product checklist, I'd recommend looking into Verb. Again, I've heard really great things, and this is a really great deluxe size, so the next time I wash my hair, I will definitely give this a go and let you know how I feel about it. Let's see how it smells. That's an important part. I am going to break the seal because I know that I'm going to use this one. Sometimes right off the bat I know I'm not going to, and I'll just give it away. It is fragranced, it's very light, it's very fresh, not too strong, which is important for me. I'm not super heavy on most fragrance, if you can't tell already. But that one I'm genuinely excited for. This is so fun. It just feels like Christmas. And I just miss buying things. True life, real story, honesty hour. It's not a good habit to have, and I'm grateful that I've been able to reel in my spending, but I just miss exploring and I miss trying things. So again, this is why I live for subscription services. It's just like a little gift to yourself every month, and it's just fun. Ooh, this one will be interesting. This is actually a fragrance. This is the first one I've gotten in a long time, just because I'm not usually in the market for a lot of fragrances. However, I like samples. So this is from Kenzie. I'm not familiar. It's called Life Beat. Can you hear the airplane right now? So already off the bat, I'm impressed by just the size of this sample. I think we're all used to the ones that are like, you know, at least a third of this size. So it's a great amount of product. It's going to be a really great bonus if it's something that I actually enjoy. Fragrance is tricky, and I think that's the case for most people. I can already smell it. It smells like a hair product I've used before. I'm going to spray it just on this paper towel, this handy dandy paper towel. Okay, super sweet. I like sweet and gourmand fragrances, but this is more fruity sweet. It reminds me of a fragrance that I used to use that I'm pretty sure was like a really popular 90s fragrance set, like a girl's fragrance set. They came in these different color bottles, like blue, green, pink, like all these little pastels, and they looked like pills, like giant medicine pills. So I'm liking it just because it's nostalgic for me. It might be a little bit too sweet, I gotta be honest. But I hope there's someone who got this that loves it, because it's a great size. Most of the time these travel sizes are at least $20 from what I've seen and what I've shopped personally. So this is a win for some people, but I think it might be a miss. For me, it's just a little bit too strong. Last product, and potentially best product, we've got the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter Gel for Brows. We're gonna get up close and personal again for this one, and I'm just gonna start using it because I know that I love this stuff. I've tried approximately a billion different brow gels and setting products, and I actually just ran out of my trial size of this exact product. And I loved it. It has great hold. I really like the brush. It has two different kinds of teeth, which just helps you to customize the brow finish that you want, but It's very, very comfortable. You can just tell this is brushed up with the gel, this is without, and the beauty of it is that my brows will stay like this all day. I don't have specifically curly brows, but they're pretty thick and coarse, and I need something that has really good hold, that doesn't feel crunchy or feel like glue or doesn't look like glue on my brows. This stays invisible on my brows. It's not super shiny like glossy on your brows, but it's also not matte. It looks very natural, looks like the shine that your hair naturally would have. I can't speak more highly of this, and I'm so happy that I got it in this bag because I just ran out. Again, well done, Ipsy. Doing the other one for you really quickly just so you can see, based on my brows, how quickly it works. You just go in the direction that you want. If you want to go an extra mile, you can just use your finger to lightly press your hair in place so that it's a little bit flatter, closer to your skin, and less prone to lift, but it stays all day. It'll dry and it feels comfortable. We love. All right, the bag is officially empty. Those are all the products that I received this month. That's it for me and my Ipsy Glam bag. I'm pretty impressed. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5 stars, just because the only miss today, some products are hit and miss and some months kind of as a whole are hit and miss. TBH. The only one was the fragrance, and that is something that I think in another life I probably would have been down for. And what I mean by another life was like if I was in middle school. It's just a little too sweet for me, but that's easily regiftable, especially as a fragrance. You know, no contact. But everything else is something that I totally would have bought and I now have. So that's awesome. They're great sizes. They're going to last me a good amount of time. And especially for the hair mask and the brow gel, I will have enough to get a really good trial out of it to see how it will work into my routine and if I want to make purchases of the big stuff. The lip liner and the lip oil are perfect and are going to last me a while, so I'm super, super pleased. I'm really excited to hear any of your thoughts though. If you have any of these products or if you've tried any of these brands, let me know what your experience with them has been like, or just your experience with Ipsy, or if you're looking to try. I'm always down to have that conversation and let you know a little bit more about my experience. Seriously, even this month's bag is a win. Again, after 4 years of Ipsy, I've had a lot of these pouches. I've repurposed my fair share of them, donated many, and not every single one of them is cute. I'm gonna be real with you. Ipsy, if you're watching, if you're listening, and I hope you are at some point, sometime, hey, love you. I think we should have the option to opt out of these. People still want products, but there's only so many things we can do with these bags, especially if we've been subscribed for years. That's just a lot of bags. And just to be a touch more sustainably minded, I think if we had the option to opt in or opt out every month of the bag, I think that'd be a really cool option. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. As always, I so greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. If you have any questions, want to discuss anything any further, as always, let's have that conversation down in the comments. I really look forward to hearing from you there. Again, please consider subscribing if you're not already. Please give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, please be well, please take care. Sending all my love. I'll see ya. Bye. Just kidding. One last thing. I want to give an update on the Ciate Hydrating Lip Oil, the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Lip Oil. So it was starting to wear down as I was talking, but again, it was very comfortable, and I added a little bit more because I wanted to see how far I could actually push the shine. And you see this, right? Someone called Doja Cat, because I too keep it juicy, juicy. That was bad, but I stand by it. I love you so much. It's just that you get all the shine that you want from something that's super, super juicy without the slippiness of an oil. Again, it will stay in place at least longer than most lip oils will, but without the stickiness of most glosses that provide this much shine, if you know what I'm saying. It's a really good mixture of the two, and I'm really here for it. So with that, I will leave you. Toodaloo. Bye.